Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Andika Muaffin. Today I will talk about the speech animal cruelty. There are so many makeup products like for the example Maybelline, Victoria's Secret using animal tested before it can be used for all people on the world. But can you imagine you were the one being tested on? Imagine your skin being torn off alive. Imagine your arms and legs being ripped off while still alive. Imagine being burned alive. Fellow classmates, even imagine losing your life just so you can satisfy other species. Doesn't sound fun, like you using the product, does it? Good afternoon, ma'am and fellow classmates. Many of you might ask what is animal cruelty is. Animal cruelty is the act of violence against animals, testing them just so humans can undergo their normal life. Ask yourself what is more important, mascara or a living organism. They live and breathe like us, but they have feelings and hurts, and so what makes us better than them? Are we just mothers too? I stand before you today to make yourself aware of how appalling animal cruelty really is and why it must be stopped. I will discuss their three arguments, the different steps of animal cruelty, animal testing, and lastly, why animal cruelty should be abolished. Let's begin with the different types of animal cruelty. I strongly believe that there are several types of animal cruelty that many people disagree. When you think of animal abuse, you probably just think violence being inflicted on an animal or leaving it out in the cold, but those are just some forms of animal abuse. People are making animals fight each other until one of them has died while suffering an unbearably painful death, just for their entertainment. Animals are being slaughtered in the most painful ways so that people can enjoy a nice delicious meal. Animals doesn't exist to be eaten. They exist for having a life just as human beings. Each year, thousands of young and healthy greyhounds are killed because they lack racing potential or have been injured while racing and are no longer competitive. This means that they are being killed simply for lacking the fitness level. Statistics show that 12,569 animals are being cruelly treated every day in Australia alone. 65% of those numbers are dogs. Imagine your dog, who is like your best friend, being forced to fight another dog, having its ears torn off. It is like ripped off while it screams and yelps for your help. But there is nothing you can do about it. Just sit and watch. Society doesn't realize how serious animal testing is. People are just testing animals for their own selfish selves. Do you know what disgusts me most? Animal testing. It happens all around the world and people are only influencing it. Do you care that animals are suffering every day due to animal testing? Worldwide, at least 22 animals die every second in labs due to animal testing. Why is it that these animals are being tested on, being killed, and we are doing nothing about it? Aren't we just murderers? They seem to think that humans are most superior to everyone and we are the only ones that deserve to live on this planet. Right now, millions of mice, rats, rabbits, primates, cats, dogs, and other animals are locked inside cold, barren cages in laboratories across the country. They languish in pain, age with loneliness, and long to roam free and use their minds. Instead, all they can do is sit and wait in fear of the next terrifying and painful procedure that will be performed on them. Animal cruelty is like a disease. It just won't stop. Student, I will now tell you all must last argument, which is why animal cruelty should be abolished. Classmates, imagine your eyes being blinded, your skin being burned off, your bones, your hair being ripped off, or your legs or arm being torn apart. In today's cruel society, there are millions of animals that do not have the privilege we humans do. Talk about equality. These animals are getting no say in what they want. Each day, dogs are fighting ferociously just for human entertainment while these animals are powerless to refuse. Imagine for one whole day, animal cruelty was turned around and we were the ones suffering. Animals are being left to starve, disabled, blinded just for us humans. Over 50 million rabbits, I repeat, over 50 million rabbits each year are dying just for their food. Every year animal cruelty increases, there must be a stop. My fellow classmates, animal cruelty is a discrete social problem that affects the world appallingly. It is no setting to even mention the words. These people are no different for being murderers. Three arguments were discussed: the different types of animal cruelty, such as animal being forced to violence and animal being slaughtered, animal testing, which is uses millions of animals around the world for human products, and lastly, why animal cruelty should be abolished and how horrendous it is. I encourage you all to make a decision now. Think of horrible lives the animal live as they wait for the dead. Think about the harm that you are doing to helpless victims. Animal cruelty isn't something that can be stopped with by myself. It takes an entire nation, and it's just the beginning. Should animal cruelty be stopped? No, animal cruelty must be stopped. I think that's all from me, and hope you guys know about my speech, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.